Steven Universe Saved a Light has really good music. Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all. It's actually really fucking cool. Steven Universe Saved a Light is a true gem's dream game. There's multiple choices, fan service, and a great expanded world that we know as Beach City, which altogether looks great for the big screen. For the guys just assuming that the game is bad because it's a Steven Universe game, or because it's just a home port of a mobile game, need to see the big picture. This is a Cartoon Network licensed title, launched for consoles, that we gotten in a while. No, I'm not counting that. And the fact that it didn't turn out to be a Teen Titans Go game or something else for us is just the icing on the cake. Granted that we probably couldn't do a game for this anyway due to the licensing, but still. You could tell there was a lot of love and care put into this game. Like Rebecca Sugar was actually calling the shots, how it should be. And I don't think I'm just gonna sit here and shill the game like it's perfect, because no game is perfect. Well, except for that one. But y'all know what I mean. This game has flaws, but not the ones that will make you completely stop playing. But before I go into those flaws, let's talk about the game in general. The introduction to the saga has you follow up the previous events of Attack the Light, and for those who don't want to bother playing that mobile game, let me just break it down for you on what happened. There is this prism of light that makes light armies, and the crystal gems receive it, so it wouldn't be a threat in the future, until Steven fucks everything up by just touching it, and Garnet proceeds to fuck even more shit up by punching the monster inside. So they travel to retrieve the spectrum of colors stored in the prism, and run into the final boss after the adventure, until good old Steven just talked to it, and everything went back to normal. Now there's just little light Stevens roaming around Beach City with no care in the world. And here is where the game's story starts. A brand new, non-canon gem named Hexagon enters the city with one interior motive: to claim the light that the crystal gems retrieved. So now that you built a relationship with that object, you now have it as your duty to get it back from evil hands. And that's where the story proceeds. You play as Steven, the defense, Connie, the attack, and soon joining Greg, the bard, in a series of time-based battles to level yourself while helping out your fellow residents of your town in the process, from the little light minions lurking about. Which leads me to the gameplay. Have you guys played Chrono Trigger? Okay. Have you guys played Super Mario RPG? Okay. Have you guys played Stick of Truth? Okay. Have you guys played a JRPG? There you go. Boom. I shouldn't have to explain anything, but I'm gonna. Just like with the MOBA game, every effective action is done with a start prompt underneath the enemy and yourself, so your reflexes have to be precise at best, so your battles don't go on for longer than they have to. Speaking of that, the battles in this game are so long, and you can't fucking run or skip them. You can avoid them, but that's your only get out card. Yes, grinding and leveling up is cool and all, but fuck, make it optional. Well, I can't be too mad. At least they're visible on screen and not popping up every 2 seconds of walking like Final Fantasy. But still, every time you do encounter an enemy by accident, your instant reaction could be Besides that, there's enjoyment to be had. Character interaction is solid, battle animations are cool, Greg and Steven's guitars that link to the music, mwah, mwah, mwah. Beautiful, beautiful. Also, let me clarify that this game's events are after the season 3 of the show, storyline wise. So if you want to see things that is currently happening in the show that isn't here, that's why. Anyway, let me get into some more peeves. The game gives you the liberty to select the stuff Steven says to progress and stuff. So me being a fan, I always just chose the stuff that Steven would say. But there's one dialogue choice that you're given at the beginning of the game to say to someone that's completely out of character for him. And I refuse to show it to let that confuse you. But other than that, most of the choices don't affect the game, just mainly dialogue. Also, another gripe I have is the lacking of sprinting in this game to travel around. And I'm positive that the feature isn't there, because I pressed every button on the damn controller at one point. So instead, I just make sure I have Steven as the leader, because I can just spam his spin dash just to get around quicker. So that's a pain in the ass. And let me get a chance to talk about the bugs. A lot of people are reporting glitches and stuff for the game, and I'm honestly only ran into one, and I think it's pretty funny. So look, you run into this first boss fight organically like this.
Pesonite.
But if you happen to lose the fight and hit continue, you start it like this.
Hey, you!
Yep. Excuse me. Sorry. Yep. Almost there. Yeah. Alright. So it's either they didn't expect anyone to lose this fight, or they have a lot of cleaning up to do. They already confirmed that there will be updates in the future, so I guess that's a good sign, and not another cash grab and leave just like Cian's previous title. But overall, I think that the game is pretty tame. Like I said, it's not perfect. It could be perfect if it had Aivi and Surasshu. I'm just saying. I like the combat, especially when I spam Steven's shield dash, the abilities, the puzzles, and the fusions. Boy, wait till you get to the fusions. And this is all just a handful of footage I've decided to show you guys to give the game a look. It's only $25, and I recommend it. 4 out of 5. This has been a quick game review with your boy Ddubman of ReviewYaLife. See ya!